Welcome to another shave here on the Soap Thing Project. In this video I'm going to do another sample, and it's from Murphy and McNeil. This one right here, it's Granuaile. Now I have already done a review of this shaving soap, so if you want a more comprehensive breakdown of exactly what this soap is like, I will go ahead and put a link to that video in the description of this one. But we have a 0.5 ounce sample for $3.99. It is a garden variety tallow base. Well, I don't think it's garden variety. I think it performs very, very good. But as far as the list of ingredients, it's kind of a fairly typical tallow soap base. And the scent on it is a bit of a gunpowdery, leathery, woody, sea salty sort of thing, taking inspiration from the pirate Grace O'Malley. So for all you feminists out there, there were plenty of women a long time ago that were strong and capable and perfectly willing to look after themselves. So I don't want to hear it. Okay, moving on. The aftershave is, it is a menace to society. It is a registered scent offender. There is a warrant out for its arrest in all 50 states. You want to know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's this stuff right here. Quorum. And this is a filthy, mangy, scumbaggy epitome of a 1980s barbershop fougere, and I love it. In fact, I'm going to open it up and smell it. Ooh, man. Put hair on your chest. This stuff, well, it's good stuff, though. I love using this. So that's going to be the aftershave. Now for the razor. We have a Rockwell razor. Now, funny story about my personal experience with Rockwell razors. I have owned 4 Rockwell 6S razors, and every single time I buy one, somebody who's just discovering wet shaving will kind of do their research and figure out that I've got one, and then they come to me and offer to buy it off of me. So I've owned 4 Rockwell 6S razors, and I've sold every single one of them. Well, finally, I was just like, I'm not buying another 6S. You know, I want to get something that's a little bit cheaper. Well, the razor company has this thing where you can buy pieces of Rockwell razors as individual parts. So I bought a handle, a head, and a base plate. This would normally be classified as, like, I guess a Rockwell 2C, but the Rockwell 2C comes with the 1 and 3 plate. Well, I wanted the 2 and 4 plate, so I guess you could say this is kind of a Rockwell 2C, but not really. And this is chrome plated zinc, so it's significantly cheaper than the all stainless one, but that's the razor. Okay, let's figure out what we're going to put in it. Let's take the Maxpedition blade bag and shake it all around, all over the place, and pick a random blade. Stick my hand in there. And what am I going to get today? I'm going to reach deep in there and get something kind of out of the bottom. What's this one? And we have a, oh, I lucked out. We have a Gillette Menorah. Let's open it up. I love these Gillette Menorahs. They're not the sharpest or the smoothest thing ever, but they're a very forgiving blade and they're very consistent. So there you go right there. The Gillette Menorah. So into the Rockwell 2C it goes. And then for the brush we have the HL Theater 4125 size 0 22mm 2-band Badger that I've been using a lot lately. Alright, let's get all this together and do a shave. Alright folks, 2 days of growth on the face today, and we have, in the exact words of Dougie Shaven, I have whipped up for you this morning. I love that guy. But no, seriously, we have in the Langley City Shave Bowl the Murphy & McNeil Granuaile, which has a scent strength of 4 out of 5 without any trouble at all on the sniffometer. Absolutely great stuff. Let's put it on the face. And today I think we'll just talk about Murphy & McNeil in general, because I've been on the record before saying that I think Murphy & McNeil is my all-time favorite artisan. Well, let's talk about why. This scent is not for the faint of heart. You really gotta like chiseled face type scents to really appreciate this, because it is rough around the edges. Again, go check out my previous review if you want to know all the nitty gritty details. Okay, we have the Rockwell 2C for all practical purposes with a Gillette Menorah blade in it. Let's give it a try. This is on number 4, by the way, plate number 4. This is a 2/4 plate. And 4 on the 6S tended to do pretty well for me. And this feels great. I love this razor. And it's starting to rain again. Of course it is. So why do I enjoy Murphy & McNeil so much? Well, there's a lot of reasons. One is the way they package their products. I mean, just look at their samples. The way they, like packaging matters, folks. And instead of this, these little microscopic tubs, I mean, nothing against A&E, but come on, people, packaging matters. And just look at their full-size tub. Like, here is one from their Infinitus collection. Just look at the elegant simplicity on that. I really like their stuff for the, I guess, shelf appeal, if we're being honest. Here's a Nantahala, which is has a bit more going on, but it's still a pretty simple label. So their clever use of marketing, I think, is really it really just resonates with me. Both of their soap bases are pretty freaking amazing. Their Kodiak base is hands down the best artisan soap base I've ever seen. And that's a Bear Tallow soap base that's limited edition, so you can only get it occasionally on seemingly random scents, and whenever he does a new scent, it's always in Kodiak. But Aeon is a phenomenal regular tallow soap base that, to me, performs a bit like 345, which is a lot for me to say, because that's a good soap. And then they have their Mutton Tallow soap base that's only available in select scents. That one is good, but I think the Aeon soap base kind of does better in terms of ease of use. I like the fact that Murphy & McNeil has free shipping with no minimums. So I'm the kind of person who, I am not a retailer loyalist, and I think to be a retailer loyalist is, I'm just going to come out and say it, that's shameful. Like, you should be making decisions with your wallet and for no other reason. So lately I've been buying most of my products from Murphy & McNeil and Pasteur's because they have free shipping. So if I want to buy just one puck of soap, I can just buy one puck of soap and I'm not on the hook for shipping costs. And the moment either one of them stop doing that, well, I'm dropping them like a bad habit and I'll find somebody else. But at the moment, Murphy & McNeil offers free shipping with no minimums. And they also have the Murphy & McNeil used marketplace, which is kind of like a Facebook BST, but without the hassle of it. So hopefully that sticks around for a while. So not all of it has to do with the soap or the scents. In fact, a lot of it has to do with just the way the company behaves more broadly. It just really resonates with me. I like the decisions they make. Can you hear that? Put it in the comment section of the video if you could hear that tremendous clap of thunder. Oh, wonderful. And the customizability of their aftershaves is really nice. Like, you can get aftershave bombs, obviously, but you can also get aftershave splashes, and the splashes are really customizable. You can get their splashes with or without alcohol, and with or without menthol. So there's a lot of customizability in there. Just touching up a few places. And it seems like Murphy & McNeil put a lot of thought into what kind of scents they release and who they associate with to collaborate on scents. They're really smart about who they work with. Okay, any more touch-up spots? I think this is a good shave. I'm gonna do a rinse and see. Okay, let's take the towel. And that's gonna be a satisfying shave. I've been on a winning streak of satisfying shaves, knock on wood. Okay, let's do the Quorum Aftershave Splash right here. Top off, shake it all around. Now mine came in the mail with a broken top. The glass is a piece of glass kind of fell off, so I have to be careful how I use this, not to cut myself, but so far so good. Oh man, this stuff is freaking masculine, dirty, filthy masculine. But it's oddly complementary to the Murphy & McNeil Granuaile. So, I love it. Speaking of the Murphy & McNeil Granuaile, I think I put the sample away, but I'm pretty sure I gave it a thumbs up, Soap Thing approved the last time, and I'm going to do the same thing this time. It is a wonderful scent, and if you want some kind of briny, woody, leathery thing, if you like to play rough with rough and tumble scents, then this is definitely one of them to check out. Questions, comments, put them in the comment section of the video. Otherwise, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.